and welcome to Nini's house. I just spent 2 weeks in South Louisiana with my family. My daughter had surgery and I went down to help with the children and the house. And I did not have any time to go antiquing, but I did visit a couple of thrift stores. One that benefits adults with Down syndrome, and the other was the Goodwill. We also went to Rialana, but we only bought kids' clothes there, so I don't have anything to show from that. At the first smaller thrift shop, we bought a jacket and a pretty dress for my granddaughter. We bought books for the kids, and all of that is down in Louisiana with them. But we also bought a book for Nini and this vacuum cleaner that I'm going to use for my car. It was $5. It has never been opened, and I thought it would work great in the car and maybe also on my sewing machine. Then later I went to the Goodwill and I got a couple of things there, not too many. No clothes, no shoes, nothing like that. I found this bullet blender for $7. It has never been used. It still has the plastic on all of the pieces. And I don't have a blender at all, so I was excited to find this. And we'll see how it works. I also found a couple of things to use in my journaling. This big pack of While You Were Out papers that I can fold in half and use as pages in my journals. That was $1 and $1.99. And this also was $1.99. It's some address sheets for an address book, and I can use those in my journaling. The last thing I found two, well, let's see. I found two of these, which actually is four. I think they are crib pads, crib mattress covers. There's two together. That was $2.99, and I got 2 sets of those. So I got 4. These also have never been used, but it wouldn't matter if they had, because I'm going to donate them to the animal shelter here so that they can use them in the kennels. And that is all I got, but I did want to show you some other things. I'm sitting in this little corner of my cabin, and I wanted to show you what I did with the butterfly quilt, and I hung that picture on the wall that you can see here. And here's the little pillow that I made, and a better look at the wall hanging up there on the wall. I also have some pieces still available in my Etsy shop, some tote bags and a purse that I made using the little butterfly appliques on the front. When I was in Louisiana, I went to Hobby Lobby. My daughter lives in a big town, not huge, but a big town, and they have a Hobby Lobby, which we don't have here. Our closest one here is about an hour and a half away, and so I don't get to go very often. So while I was down there, I took advantage, and I went to Hobby Lobby, and I bought a bunch of fabric for my journals, and for Christmas time, I did a thing. I'm not sure that I'm okay with it yet, but I signed up for a craft show, and it was free. The space is free. So if I decide not to go, it won't be a big deal. I won't be out anything. But I am making these little diaper bags. I made hundreds of these before I retired when we lived in Louisiana, and I had a proper studio. I made these and the doll beds that went with them. I made diapers and wipes and blankets and Baby Alive diapers and all kinds of things. Just sold hundreds of them when I was down there. I don't have the room here to make that many or to get that into it again, but I am making some for the craft show, and I'm going to make extras and put them in my Etsy shop. which I will link below. And they will be available in a couple of weeks. I am just fixing to start on them. I haven't started on them yet. This is an example of the ones that I made and sold before. I made the patterns, drafted up the patterns myself, and made everything by hand on a sewing machine or a serger. So it was kind of unique, and they sold really, really well. I don't have my patterns anymore. I got rid of them because I never thought that I was going to make any more. My grandchildren and all of the other little children in our family have outgrown this type of play, so I didn't think that I would make any more until now. And I decided to do it. But it's not that big a deal because it wasn't that complicated a pattern. And I just want to thank you all for visiting. Oh, I did get two more things that are out in the shed. They are for outside, and I will show you those right now. I got this beautiful wall decor item. It's very heavy, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. And I also got this tall decorative post for my garden. Thanks so much for watching. In the next video, I hope to show my process of making the little diaper bags and getting them ready for my Etsy shop and for the craft show. Thanks again. Bye.